Sports TV with my Uncle Levi.
We make the transition as it's football into basketball season. Junior college men's basketball is back on NorCal Sports TV. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, and you just saw my little niece, Sophia, saying you're watching NorCal Sports TV with her Uncle Levi. So I'm proud to have her as a niece. She is the most wonderful niece you can ask for, so glad to have her as part of every broadcast I do. But right now, let me introduce you into Anza College Gymnasium as the Anza College Mountain Lions host the Solano Falcons. Falcons in the blue and white, Anza College Mountain Lions in the white and maroon. For Solano, their starting five, it's the sophomore guard standing at 6'3", number 1, Dominic Dennis. Then you have the 6'1" freshman point guard out of Fairfield, Jalen Encinas. The sophomore 6'1" guard out of Fairfield, Nico Ignacio. The 6'9" freshman forward, number 24, Trevor Morris, also out of Fairfield. And then the 6'10" freshman center, number 32, Tom Shaw. And now as we move over to the home team starting five, the Anza College Mountain Lions. Number 2, Makai Thomas. He's the 6'4" sophomore guard out of Hayward. Then the 5'10" freshman guard out of Minden, Nevada, number 3, Caden Thacker. Desan Poston, the freshman guard, 6'3" out of San Jose, number 15. Then the sophomore guard, 6'5" out of Sebastopol, Theo McDowell, number 24. And Isaac Sisse, number 40, the freshman forward standing at 6'5" out of Milpitas. That is the starting 10. 5 for Anza, 5 for Solano, as we have two 20-minute halves coming your way. NorCal Sports TV is proud to bring you CCCAA men's basketball. On the docket today, 7 different games, 4 junior college football, 3 junior college men's basketball. So if you're not doing anything today, you don't want to watch some Division I football or anything else, this is the place to be. Subscribe to NorCal Sports TV. Hit that notification bell to know when we are live. Follow along with us. Mountain Lions win the tip. Inbounding for them will be Theo McDowell. McDowell finally finds his man. That's Makai Thomas. 6'4" sophomore guard. Moving the offense around, goes backdoor baseline. Kick to the corner. Pump fakes his 3. Drives inside. Ball stolen away. It comes down for the Falcons. Nico Ignacio, credit for the steal. He'll set up the offensive play. Baseline. Tries to get inside. He does. Puts it in for our first basket of the day. Dominic Dennis, the sophomore guard for Solano, takes an early 2-0 lead. A lot of people talk about later on in the season is the most important games. That's what sets you up into playoffs and more. But these preseason, early season games are just as important to show what you're capable of, just as a team without having to run through anything else. Honestly, if you have multiple games, obviously you work better. But if you are able to come into a game very early on in the season and get a convincing win without playing in real game scenarios for a long time, that's what can set you up for the future of the season. 4-2 Solano. Once again, the Falcons in the blue, the Anza Mountain Lions in the white. Baseline jumper. He's got it. Isaac Sisse dropping that one down to tie it up. And then the two-handed jam, the daily dose of iron. Trevor Morris, the 6'9" forward out of Fairfield, rising up. 2 hands for safety. So play from earlier in the game, Solano getting right underneath through the baseline. Inbound pass deflected, taken away, and then a backcourt violation against Anza. A good poke out on the inbound. Got in front of it, avoided reaching across the line. Unfortunately, the rest of the team couldn't get across that midway point to keep it in favor of the Mountain Lions. Solano to bring it in. Finds his man in the corner. That's Dominic Dennis. He has 2 points in this battle, and we have a flopping violation. Because of the flop, that'll lead to free throws. We see Dennis. That's Caden Thacker. So he gets called for the penalty as Dominic Dennis will set up from the charity stripe. Connects on the shot, and it'll stay Falcon basketball as they take a 3-point lead. A chance to extend that. Jalen Encinas will be the catalyst on the baseline. The 6'1" freshman out of Fairfield finds his man in the corner. 3 on the way. Cashes in. 6-point lead, and De Anza wants a timeout. 10-4 Solano leading De Anza on NorCal Sports TV.
The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music, and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com.
The Solano Falcons capitalize on the foul. It was a flopping violation. They're up now 6 points. After the violation, they hit the free throw, then goes down, knocks down a 3. And then on the other side for De Anza, we'll get free throws from Akai Thomas. The sophomore guard out of Hayward will hit the free throw line for 2. Have to earn his points one by one from 15 feet out. First one off the back iron, and we'll see the first substitution as Solano comes in. That's Carter Miles, the 6'4" freshman out of McClatchy High School. Second free throw, that's no good. Offensive rebound. De Anza attacking again on the reverse. He's got it to slip in. Theo McDowell, the sophomore out of Sebastopol, getting around the basket, roping around, putting that in, and then we have another foul. A little bit too much contact, trying to reach around, poke that pass away. Falcons running the inbound. Goes into Encinas. Trevor Morris, he had a 3 earlier. This 15-footer rattles off the rim, heads the other direction with Makai Thomas, and then a foul going down the court. That will go against Nico Ignacio. Second team foul against Solano, only one against De Anza. Thomas, top of the arc, picked up his dribble early, finds Sisse. Now on the drive. Bravelli, he gets fouled. See Bravelli trying to go in. That right arm of Nico Ignacio comes down across him, and they say he was going up to shoot, so he earns a trip to the free throw line. Hits the first. Bravelli finds the bottom on both free throws. 10-8. trying to inch their way back into the game after the Falcons took an early 6-point lead, which forced the Mountain Lions to call a timeout. Solano on the drive, defended by McDowell, still gets all the way through and in. Solano aggressive, getting down to the basket. And no matter how many defenders are in each of them, they're still going to attack. And we just saw that from Carter Miles, the freshman. Traveling on Miles. And we go back to that last play, a bucket underneath from him. When you see a freshman, you're coming out of high school play, being aggressive is one thing that is hard to really get under control. But Miles really showing his abilities here early in game 1 of the season. Ball is into Miles now. He's guarded by Thomas. Ball is loose, stolen away. Here goes Thacker all the way in. Anza back within a bucket. Falcons kick to the corner again. It's for Trevor Morris. He's 1 of 2 from the outside. Man goes down, shot goes up, shot goes down also. Anza ties it up at 12 apiece. It's a rebound and run from McDowell. (12-12) through 4 minutes of play. Quick jumper, released and good. Deshaun Poston. Baseline, tries to wrap around, kicked by McDowell. That'll stay with Solano on the baseline. There's that shot again from McDowell just a moment ago. Shakes his head, saying that's no foul. Get up and play some defense. Corner 3, looks good, no. Rebound fought for, taken by McDowell. He will lead the Mountain Lions the other direction. Straight down the middle, wide open lane, body bump, count the basket, and 1. Anza down 6 just a minute ago. And a quick answer as they are now up 4 with a chance to make it 5. McDowell back-to-back baskets for Anza. Misses the old-fashioned three-point attempt. Mountain Lions up by 4, though. Swing to the corner, 3 on the way. Easton Valenzuela, the freshman, no good. Anza looks for a 3 of their own. They've got it. Knockdown triple. 7-point game through Gio Bravelli, the freshman guard out of San Rafael. Hitting from deep. He says, Solano, you want to take a shot at the deep ball, but you can't make it. I'll show you how it's done. Bravelli gets the rebound. Sets up again, looking for back-to-back. Front iron, no good. Offensive board, and McDowell will reset near midcourt. Defense comes flying up from Carter Miles. McDowell keeps it. 10 on the shot clock. It's back to Bravelli, now swinging to Thacker off the right side wing. 5 seconds to get a shot off. Defense with heavy pressure and then a foul. Hand checking with that right arm. Thacker, you see, getting that ball straight out, but that right arm staying on the hip. You got to get that off the body. As much contact as there is in basketball, it's technically a no-contact sport. (19-12) De Anza, 5.5 minutes through half one. Ball gets popped loose, nearly stolen. Looks like the officials are going to say this stays with De Anza. To inbound, it's Makai Thomas. 5 seconds to get a shot off. Thomas, ball in hand, goes all the way up, not going to get it. Ball still loose. Picked up by the Falcons. They go back to the corner. Valenzuela, he gets a three. Solano, despite having a lead, giving it up rather quickly, have yet to call a timeout, and it works out as they get the transition bucket from the outside. The top, that's denied. Underneath, still works out for the Lions. Caden Tanger, the sophomore guard out of San Jose, played at Branham High School. The Bulls shot blocked, no one ready for it except for Tanger. Adds to the total for De Anza. (21-15). Dennis lost the handle, saved, thrown all the way back to McDowell. He's halfway down the court, and no Falcon split him. Shot, no good, but a foul. 2 shots for McDowell. We'll head back to the free throw line. Have this save on the baseline, threw it past 5-6 different players. McDowell decides to go 1v4, and somehow will spend some time at the free throw line. Two shots for McDowell. He gets the first. Solano will make a couple of changes. Looks like Solano will finally call the timeout as De Anza ties their highest lead of the game, 7 points in the first.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
McDowell setting up for his second free throw after the Falcon timeout. De Anza 22, Solano 15. McDowell hits both. 8-point lead. It's the largest of the game in transition. Defense stops the Falcons. That's Joran Rio. And another turnover. Here goes McDowell. Tosses up to the baseline. Swings back out. Makai Thomas. He decides to drive. Left hand pumps. He's got it. 10-point game. Basketball is a game of runs, and you can never count anyone out, but De Anza took them a minute to get their energy and to get themselves back together at playing their first legitimate game in CCCAA play. And the run continues, 27-15. Makai Thomas getting that pass high, goes right down the lane. Able to finish at the rack. Anza with a very high-scoring 7.5 minutes, 27 points. It's a 40-minute game, and we're not even a quarter of the way into action yet. Falcons trying to break the press. Tanger trapped on the side. Goes down baseline. Swings it to the middle against McDowell. That's a hard man to go against. Here comes the help defense. That's blocked by Moses Kim, and it will stay with the Falcons. Moses Kim comes from behind. You see McDowell protecting the paint. Swings over that right arm to deny the shot. And Solano now will have to inbound from the baseline. Gets it into his man. Trapped. Splits him. Ball comes loose. And another foul. We're going to call this shooting. Mountain Lions don't like that call. Misses the first of two. Second free throw, also off. McDowell driving in. He's got another. McDowell cannot be stopped, standing at 6'5", 195 pounds. No one wants to get in his way, but he wants to get in everyone's way. Drive down the middle, foul. That will go against Tanger. Tried to stay out of the lane, had his hands straight up in the air, which is exactly what you're supposed to do. But if you go into their lane while they are already in motion, you have to make sure that you can set in that spot, in which Tanger did not. Dennis goes 0 for 2. Put back, that's good. Count it, and the foul. The miss from Dennis. And then the put back from Miles for a possible old-fashioned three-point play. Three-point play converted for the Falcons. They're picking up the full court press now as they throw up court to Desan Poston. He hits his man for a 15-footer. Sisse. Falcons with ball movement to the outside. Running the baseline is Justice Edwards. Finds an open gap. Jump stop. He's blocked by Sisse. Forced to pass out. Miles now. Double team. Step back. 15-footer. Mid-range jumper. Not going to go. Off the rim and out of bounds. More substitutions come into play. More full court pressure from the Falcons. McDowell gets the inbound. Will rush up court. 11 minutes and counting in the first. McDowell pulls up for his mid-range. Offensive board, put back, rattles its way down through. Miles, guarded by Bravelli. Has to get rid of it, finds his man nearly out of bounds, but able to toe tap his way. Outside three, looks good, no. Up and down, offensive board, Miles put back, broken up by McDowell. Staying in the paint, switches around and travels. McDowell will bring it down for the Mountain Lions. As of right now, Anza on track to score 128 points in this battle. Here's McDowell again. He's fouled. That goes against Tom Shaw. Shaw trying to talk to the official and say he didn't make contact, he didn't do anything. Let's see, Shaw, he does jump a little towards McDowell. You have to go straight up and down. He did have his arms in the right spot, but if you jump into a player, that's what's going to draw a foul. And you could consider it a little ticky-tacky, but it's still early on in the season. It is technically the correct call. And so Shaw just needs to know straight up next time. One of two from the charity stripe. Halfway through the first. Swing down. Shaw gets his man to jump. Solano finally answering back with a bucket. Anza has a 13-point lead. Down the middle, McDowell, he gets fouled. McDowell doing just about everything right now for Anza. Seven fouls against Anza, 8 against Solano. No shot, line violation against Desan Poston. So second one will not count. It'll stay a 14-point lead to Anza. Both teams playing full court press. Open man, steps into it. Rebound for Diaz. In transition, looking for that bucket. Not going to go from Poston. Ball batted out of bounds. It looks like it'll stay on this side of the court. Anza under the basket to score on. Nine fouls against the Falcons for the rest of the first. Anza will be shooting free throws for every foul. Here is Poston. He gets both. Mountain Lions with a 16-point advantage. Solano, breakaway. There's another easy foul call. Dominic Diaz, 6'6" sophomore out of San Jose. A little too aggressive, sneaking that arm inside. Trevor Morris, he hits his first of two. Part of the starting five for Solano, 6'9" forward out of Fairfield. Played at Armijo High School. Earns both. 36-22. Just over 9 minutes remaining in half one. Up and down, McDowell turns and shoots. Almost automatic. McDowell not backing away from any play. If he has one-on-one anywhere inside 15 feet, he is not going to shy away, and he's going to go for it all. Here he is on that shot, avoiding the defense. Miles did a good job of just staying straight up, putting his hands up in the air. McDowell not fazed by anything. Toilet bowl roll on the first of two. Here's the foul just a moment ago. Second free throw, no good. Bounces out, and it'll stay with the Falcons. Cisse will re-enter for Anza, taking over for Diaz. Searching, needs to get it off. Throws all the way up top. Ignacio throws his hands in the air, loses the ball on the way. Anza all the way back down. McDowell not going to hit on his transition layup. Opening to a man in the corner, gets around one, gives it up. Dominic Dennis can't hit from 10. Rebound McDowell up court, finding Pravelli. Pravelli goes all the way up with the left hand and an easy scoop and score. Anza with 40. Man goes down. Ball is loose. McDowell still fighting for it. Picking it up is Poston. Poston gets denied but fouled at the same time. Here is the play just a moment ago. McDowell got it, finds his man. One-on-one. Defense makes a business decision, staying out of that mix. We have another timeout called 40-23. You're watching Anza College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV.
The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music, and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com.
Anza Mountain Lion men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV, brought to you by Good Guys Car Show, American Asphalt, the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, and Anza College Athletics. At the free throw line, is Desan Poston, the freshman guard out of San Jose. Anza College, 41 points through 12 minutes of play. Solano held to just 23 as the second free throw rattles off, and it goes back to the Falcons. Both teams and officials still trying to get into the basketball rhythm. There's been a lot of stoppage of play, a lot of stoppage of clock, as a three gets knocked down by Miles. You always talk about the rhythm of the game, the flow of the game. And right now, even through 12 and a half minutes, there's real no flow because the game keeps getting stopped by a foul. Three won't go, gets his own miss, rolls back out. Three on the way from Dennis this time. That's off the right side, a fight for it. Little extracurricular activity after the play there. Poston just trying to get up, but officials will eventually say it's a foul against Solano, which, because Solano has 10 fouls in the first half, it'll be an automatic 2 free throws to Anza. And taking the shots is Poston. One of two. 42-26, 7 to go in the first. Deep three from Curry's court. Only finds air. Trying to save that ball late. Just not there in time. Nearly running into our camera guy, Taylor Rector. Fortunately for him, able to avoid that. Top of the arc. Couldn't get the shooter's touch, and then it is out on Solano. That's the last touch by Miles. More substitutions. McDowell will re-enter for Anza. And coming out is Caden Thacker. Up and down to Sisse. Ball is loose and another foul. Looks like this will be called against Anza. So Solano will be shooting free throws. Make it 2. As the foul goes on number 2, Makai Thomas. Free throw line not treating Solano very well. Trevor Morris been there multiple times. The highest percentage, 42-26. The score remains with Jalen Encinas taking his second shot, which will barely fall through. McDowell looks over at coach, calls out the play. McDowell relaying it to everyone else. Wide open man. Deep three, yes! Knocks down another. Gio Bravelli, the freshman out of San Rafael, showing his distance. Baseline traveled. McDowell to a wide open man. with ease. Little bit of moisture on the court. Have to get that cleaned up. 45-27. 6:11 to go in the first. McDowell got a little bit of rest. He's in play. It just makes the entire team better. Backside, yes. Bravelli does it again. Back-to-back possessions. Bravelli has 5 points in the last 30 seconds. 20-point lead to De Anza. Deep three ball from the corner. Nothing but net. Bottom of the barrel. Coach Bertisevich sends over Poston. Didn't like some of the defensive pressure that he saw there, so we'll put another player in, hoping to get that covered. Miles hits a man cutting in. Nearly out of bounds on the sideline there. Finally finds Miles as the ball continues to swing. Encinas goes top of the arc. Three ball. Dennis can't hit. Miles tracked down offensive board all the way into the corner. Encinas to Dennis. He'll pull up for another three. Up and over. McDowell rebound. 5 minutes to go in the first. De Anza has not looked back after they took the lead at 14-12, and here they continue their streak. Looking to surpass 50 points through 20 minutes. Three ball. That's good from Miles. Flow of the game now starting to really pick up. 49-33. De Anza with a comfortable lead, but still plenty of game time. Don't have to worry right now, but it doesn't look like they are. They're continuing to play their game. Number 3, 4-3. Caden Thacker. Another three. Back iron. Rebound out to Thacker. Thacker pushes to McDowell. Blocking foul. That'll be free throws for McDowell. Coach Bertisevich again angry at the defense for De Anza. Their offense obviously doing everything they can. 52 points in the amount of time that we've seen is an incredible feat. But if you know your defense can play better, that is the one that you would rather have out there on the court. Both teams in the double bonus. McDowell hits his first to retake the 20-point lead. McDowell will earn them both as Solano, down by 21 with 4 minutes, wants to go on a streak before going into the locker room. They have a man wide open all the way across. Thacker gets there to force the pass. Miles dips down baseline on the reverse. Trevor Morris dunks it down. Back-to-back missed opportunities by De Anza. This is where Solano needs to capitalize. Valenzuela just waiting in the corner, hoping to get that pass so he can catch and shoot. Instead, Falcons miss. McDowell gets a board. He sets up Poston, running baseline, tries to Ginobili Eurostep, hits a man on the corner. McDowell, again, fierce going into the paint, and another foul, which will lead to 2 more free throws. Shot just out, and McDowell gets sandwiched between blue jerseys to set him back up at the free throw line. Anza will send in Brian Chow, 6'4" freshman forward out of Cupertino. Played at Homestead. Also send back in Caden Tanger. First of two falls for McDowell. Bravelli, Sisse, Thomas, all on the bench for Anza. Have a bulk of reserves in play for the final couple minutes. 56-35, just over 3 to go. Tanger, Thacker, Diaz. 3 of the Mountain Lions in play. We have another foul. That'll go against Anza, so it'll head the other direction and back to the free throw line. Solano Falcons at the free throw line, not connecting on much. It'll be something that head coach Diego Reyes will go back and look at and say, this is one thing that we need to practice because this game could have easily been closer at these certain points in the game if we were able to hit from the charity stripe. 20 points is the difference. Anza on top. Inadvertent whistle from the official. First, it looked like Coach Bertisevich was telling the official something. Corner three, Anza! Caden Tanger. Falcons look to answer. They will with the toilet bowl roll and flushing through. (59-39). Anza on track to score over 120 points. A lot of first half fouls. 59-39. Both teams had 10 fouls with roughly 9 minutes to go. Has placed a lot of players at that free throw line, and Anza is really the only one that has taken advantage of that. Falcons just can't seem to hit from that 15-foot line. And it continues. Justice Edwards misses on his first as McDowell will re-enter alongside Moses Kim and Gio Bravelli. Looks like they'll send in another. Poston will re-enter as well. Coach Bertisevich putting a bulk of the starters back into play. A lot of games live for you on NorCal Sports TV. Right now, Anza College football playing in Merced. You can watch that game live right now on NorCal Sports TV. 59-40 is the score here in Anza, though, for 3C 2A men's basketball. Anza dominating Merced College on the gridiron, and Anza Mountain Lions dominating Falcons on the hardwood. Shot won't go on the drive from Justice Edwards. McDowell. Unstoppable force that the Mountain Lions have as the left-hand lay will go up and in. Assist McDowell, score Tanger, 63-40. Another three. Cashes in over the arm of Bravelli, and Berticevic can't believe his eyes. It's a great job by McDowell. Not something you see very often. A player takes a shot and immediately goes in to follow it up just in case he misses. That's something that you do not see in today's game. In the olden days, the good days, you would see that every single shot. And it's something that's lost now. But McDowell, not only is he a great scorer, not only is he a great scorer, passer, everything, he can also follow up his shot, which is something that every coach wants to see on their team. Into the last couple of possessions. Solano will be the last to touch that one through Trevor Morris. So in the final 33 seconds, Anza will look for the final shot, is what head coach Berticevic is telling his team. Three-second difference between shot and game clock. Kim bringing the ball past midcourt. Falcons not coming up on defense, allowing him to hold out. Mountain Lions on track to score 130 points if they're able to replicate what they've done in the first 20 minutes into the second. 3 seconds to get the shot off. Kim throws it up, front iron, resets the shot clock. 2 seconds to get the final shot off. He does in time, but it won't go. Anza with a 20-point lead through 20 minutes, 65-45. We'll be back with more Anza College Mountain Lion basketball after these messages from Anza College.
I personally believe working with my teammates in the program helped build a bond and our chemistry on and off the field. So it's not just football, it's more so school related as well.
I come from another college program. My aunt recommended me to come over here. She told me that the Anza program is pretty nice, and she was not lying at all. The FAST program helps out a lot. Here, they have a lot more tutors than the other college I was at. That's what I see. Over there, they just send you to the computer lab and all right, here, go do your homework, go do all that. There was no help.
Tutoring session had helped me in a good way personally. For me, just sitting back, listening, taking stuff in, and just moving better as a person instead of coming with conflict, saying I ain't do this or that. I just took criticism and just be better later on in life.
Honestly, coming to Anza, I wouldn't have asked for help. I would try to do things on my own and make a way, but I found out actually reaching out to your resources will definitely help me in the long run.
The calculators, the scientific calculators that they provide are the best because those are very expensive, as well as the iPads and computers that we can rent over there are really good, and the hotspot as well that we have really helps overall.
Financial aid helped me by ways though. It helped me buy my hygiene stuff, get some food, and help me pay for all books. Everything I need, school-wise, financial aid was able to cover that.
It's a place to get away from all the distractions that surround being a student-athlete, get to focus on my work. It's just that safe haven.
Those mental health check-ins that we have every Thursday, I found it really helpful. Because now it's I'm not trying to sound corny, but it's I feel it's a safe place other than the football field where I can just listen to someone or where they even like give us a spot to go to when we need help and stuff.
We won't know everybody's backstory. We won't know what they did before they got here, what they're gonna do next. But everybody that come here, not in the same situations. Some people come to California for school and they start off homeless. With 12U being open from 9 to 8, that's a good place to be, relax, chill, eat while watching TV, do homework, until you gotta leave out and go face reality later on. But still, fast helps a lot, a lot.
Out of my mom's kids, I'm the first to graduate college. Now I got my godsons talking about like, oh, I'm gonna get a master's and I'm gonna get this. I want to set the example of, you know, that anybody can make a change. Education is important and that they should pursue education. And also for other, you know, kids that are maybe in the crowd that have family members like me, or maybe they grew up the way that I grew up, and just show them that, hey, you know, we can all do this. This is not just for a specific demographic. Everybody's welcome at school.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209, or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
I personally believe working with my teammates in the program helped build a bond and like our chemistry on and off the field. So it's not just football, it's more so school related as well.
I come from another college program. My aunt recommended me to come over here. She told me that the Anza program is pretty nice. And she was not lying at all. The FAST program helps out a lot. Here, they have a lot more tutors than the other college I was at. That's what I see. Over there, they just send you to the computer lab and like, all right, here, go do your homework, go do all that. There was no help.
Tutoring session had helped me in a good way personally. For me, just sitting back, listening, taking stuff in, and just moving better as a person instead of coming with like conflict, like saying I ain't do this or that. Like I just took criticism and just be better later on in life.
Honestly, coming to Anza, I wouldn't have asked for help. I would try to like do things on my own and make a way, but I found out like actually reaching out to your resources will definitely help me in the long run.
The calculators, the scientific calculators that they provide are the best because those are very expensive, as well as the iPads and computers that we can rent over there are really good, and the hotspot as well that we have really helps overall.
Financially, it helped me by ways though. It helped me buy my hygiene stuff, get some food, and help me pay for all books. Everything I need, like school-wise, financially, we was able to cover that.
It's a place to get away from all the distractions that surround being a student athlete, get to focus on my work. It's just that safe haven.
Those mental health check-ins that we have every Thursday, I found it really helpful because now it's like, I'm not trying to sound corny, but it's like I feel it's like a safe place other than the football field where I can just like listen to someone, or where they even like give us a spot to go to when we need help and stuff.
We won't know everybody's backstory. We won't know what they did before they got here, what they're gonna do next. But everybody that come here, not in the same situations. Some people come to California for school and they start off homeless. With 12 being open from 9 to 8, that's a good place to be, relax, chill, eat while watching TV, do homework, until you gotta leave out and go face reality later on. But still, fast helps a lot, a lot.
my mom's kids, I'm the first to graduate college. Now I got my godsons talking about like, oh, I'm gonna get a master's and I'm gonna get this. I want to set the example of, you know, that anybody can make a change. Education is important and that they should pursue education. And also for other, you know, kids that are maybe in the crowd that have family members like me, or maybe they grew up the way that I grew up, and just show them that, hey, you know, we can all do this. This is not just for a specific demographic. Everybody's welcome at school.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209, or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 10.
A strong 20 minutes of action for the De Anza College Mountain Lions, 65-45, on track to score 130 points. Offenses are flying. The defense for De Anza not doing horrendous, but Coach Bertisevich wants to see a little bit of a change. So during the second half, you can expect that the De Anza College defense will do a little bit more than what their offense did. But with 20 minutes, we still have a lot to go here. 20-point lead for De Anza over Solano, and Bertisevich does not like what you would consider a no call on that last drive down for the Mountain Lions, as they now go left to right on your screen, while the Falcons in blue go from right to left. 3-ball from the right side wing. Too much muscle, gets batted out towards the side, and it'll be picked up by the Mountain Lions, going with Mekhi Thomas, who had 3 fouls in that first half. It's the most fouls on the De Anza Mountain Lions side. Shot won't go, as we are scoreless through the first minute of play in the second half. For the Solano Falcons, their leading scorer is number 5, Carter Miles, as we have a drive down and a foul. Not going to hit is Caden Thacker, but he will go to the free throw line immediately to start the second half. Carter Miles, 14 points through the first 20 minutes. Their second leading scorer was Trevor Morris with 10. No one else on the, or rather, second leading scorer was Easton Valenzuela with 12 points, then Trevor Morris with 10. Nobody else on the Solano roster has more than 3 points. On the other side, for the De Anza College Mountain Lions, they are led by Theo McDowell, the sophomore, with 21 points, leading all scorers. Already a quick change as Nico Ignacio heads to the bench. Easton Valenzuela being one of their top scorers. Coach Reyes says we need him to be out there. We need to make a comeback. Turnover up court. It's Thomas. He will rise up and throw it in with the left hand. Full court press from the Mountain Lions. Trying to break it. They're going to slide by Poston. Caught near midcourt. Up and down to the middle. Swing outside. They look for 3. Valenzuela can't hit. Turn with the hook shot. Still fighting for it. Got the rebound, but then fouled on his second attempt. Deep rebound. The push back to the middle. Almost going to have a mismatch any single time you have a 6'10" player down low like that. Tallest player on the roster for De Anza is Moses Kim. Stands at 6'7". We've seen him enter the game multiple times. Once again, the free throw line unfriendly to the Solano Falcons. Misses both. Coach Bertisevich not liking the offensive movement right now. 5 seconds to shoot as McDowell lost it, but we do have another foul. Wild pass on the inbound. He was looking to find Poston, nearly taken back, but Shaw will put it in his hands and move it up forward. Encinas hits Villanueva. Pass to Shaw, gets deflected. Here's McDowell on the 3-on-1. Decides to kick across. Left-hand lay is good from Poston. De Anza with 70. Shaw able to put the ball on the ground before getting called for a travel. Drive down the middle, right hand using the glass. Dominic Dennis adds 2 to the total of Solano. Flow of the game really picking up in the second half. We saw that near the end of the first, despite both teams having 10 fouls. There was a lot of free throws taken. Another turnover by Solano. Poston, he gets stripped. Falcons not wanting to push the court too fast despite having numbers down the other way. 3 from the corner. No. McDowell lost it again. Able to toe tap the baseline to keep it for the Mountain Lions as the 3 from Thacker won't go. McDowell goes up short on it. He thought he was going to get some contact to where he can body bump up. McDowell now asking the official, how was that not a foul? Here was the play on the other end for the Falcons as Shaw got that up to drop in, and then he has a possible three-point play. Shaw unable to hit the free throw. Again, Solano not doing well from the free throw line. McDowell slides underneath with ease. Three, deep ball. Rims out, rebound Thomas. Thomas down the middle. Miles close behind him, setting up Tanger. His 3 will be short. Using the handles. Encinas able to get up and over Dowell. Solano breaks the 50-point mark. Thomas strong to the rack. Body bumped from behind, and the ball was halfway down, but somehow battles its way out. There's the shot from a moment ago. De Anza coming down, hitting McDowell backdoor, taking that extra step, sliding to the right as the defense flies by, and then just quickly able to finish. And now on the next possession, Makai Thomas finds a trip to the free throw line to shoot 2. Hits the first. Thomas hits both to put De Anza at 74. Straight down the middle, little drop down shot from Eric Lacey. Eric Lacey, first time mentioning him today. He's a 6'6" forward freshman out of Vacaville. Played at Wilsey Wood, rather. Caden Tanger, or rather Dominic Dennis, my apologies. Looking at the wrong roster, gets called for the foul here. See if McDowell tries to dip down that shoulder and pushing the chest into McDowell as he's shooting. You can stand your ground. You can be as solid as a rock, but you cannot forcefully push your body into a shooter. He tried to get away with it, but it just didn't work. McDowell continues his scoring streak. 21 first half points. And not shying away in the second half, despite the 23-point lead, rather. Deep pass. Ravelli's down there. He had 14 points in the first half. Ravelli tries to go up and down to McDowell, and then he gets called for a foul, making contact with Easton Valenzuela, rather. I don't know if I agree with that call, but you can't take it back now. Deep ball, Miles, no. Loose ball picked up by Thomas, gets past midway point, cuts across, Tanger, he's going to smoke the layup. Solano in transition, they smoke the layup as well. Whether it's cigarettes or layups, smoking is bad. Both sides smoking one here. This stays with Solano on the baseline. Down the middle, trying to get fancy with it, and another foul call. Desan Pasta not liking that call from all the way over here on the De Anza bench. Turns around, is in disbelief. More free throws to the Falcons. This is Ryan Bailey. Bailey misses both. And again, the Falcons having some issues at the free throw line. Nothing really falling for them from that 15-foot line as we see Miles miss on this attempt on the second time around. And then a whistle blows for the foul. 2 free throws again for the Falcons. (76-55) in the second. De Anza posted 65 points in the first half. McDowell putting up 21 of those 65. He misses on this attempt. Goes back for the Falcons. Transition passes. You can't force anything, and Makai Thomas reminds them of that here, forcing the steal. The spin from Tanger, setting himself up. A Falcon on the ground trying to go for the rebound. It heads the other direction. A 5-on-4 will lead to a blocking foul. Six fouls against Anza, 4 against Solano in the second half. Both teams had over 10 fouls just 11 minutes into the first half, resulting in a lot of time at the free throw line. Ryan Bailey drops in the first. 6'4" freshman guard from Bishop O'Dowd. One of the best high school basketball teams in the state, Bishop O'Dowd. Back to a 20-point game. Here's a corner three. Yes! Knockdown triple. Gio Bravelli showing his offensive abilities as Solano goes back and answers quickly. Kim, backdoor. Oh, what a find. Beautiful offensive play. That's what basketball is about. Dr. James Naismith would be out of his chair right now seeing that play. Kim to Thacker, an easy right-hand lay from freshman to freshman even. Corner three, nowhere close. Bravelli takes it out of the air. Here's Bravelli now, contact foul. Miles gets called for this one. Was trying to run across the lane, and he was a little too early or too late, whichever you want to say, but he was right down the middle and couldn't get his way out, so Bravelli makes contact and will be at the free throw line for two. It's the fifth team foul against Solano in the second half. Anza has picked up 6. Both go down for Bravelli. Quick substitution. We'll see the return of Sisse as Bravelli exits to the bench. And McDowell will get some rest as well. Seven fouls against Anza, sets up a 1-and-1. Miles off on the free throw. Thacker, yes! Caden Thacker again showing his finishing spots, and then there, a takeaway and score. Poston, 4-point swing just like that. Nico Ignacio. 2 free throws, earns his first. Hits both. Solano reaches the 60-point mark. De Anza still ahead by 27. Thomas, 1-2 step, strong to the rack. Dip underneath, goes up, 2 hands for safety. The daily dose of iron for Trevor Morris. Kim fakes the high screen. Thomas again, and this time he is fouled. While he gets to the free throw line, we'll take a look at Good Guys Car Show.
The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com.
Here's a look after the foul. Had a teammate running up to help him. It's Thomas that's down, and you see Poston come over to help, and there's that extra moisture on the court. Had him slip down. Luckily, everyone's okay. De Anza hits the 90-point mark, which is absolutely ridiculous. An insane number put up by the Mountain Lions. It's rare you'll see a 100-point game, but based on this and how much time is left, De Anza can put up probably one of the highest scoring games I've seen in the CCCAA. 91-62 is the score, with De Anza leading the Solano Falcons. Thanks for joining me on NorCal Sports TV. De Anza College football you can watch on demand on NorCal Sports TV as they took on the Merced College Blue Devils today in the Central Valley. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell to know when we are live so that you don't miss out on any De Anza College athletics or 3C2A athletics. McDowell able to stay at the free throw line. That was the 7th foul against Solano, so it's a 1-and-1. McDowell hits both. Out of bounds, last touch by De Anza. Stolen immediately on the inbound. Here go the Mountain Lions. McDowell goes to the corner. It's a 15-footer way short from Brevelli, but then a foul on the board. Sisse will head back to the charity stripe. Sisse gets one there. And 9:53 to go in the game. 94-64. Anza was down early in the game, 12-6. Head coach Bertisevich called a timeout. They answered, 6-point swing. Added 5 more on top of that, went up 17-12. And have not looked back since, continuing to add to their lead. And they do it again here with the shot from Brevelli. Bounce pass down low, blocking foul. That goes against Brevelli. They're going to count the basket and give one shot to Trevor Morris. Free throw won't hit for Morris. McDowell trying to bring the ball up, gets fouled. That'll lead to more free throws. Another 1-and-1. McDowell on the 1-and-1 gets the first to earn a second attempt. McDowell able to hit both, 98-68. 9 to play. Corner 3, Solano looking for something to get themselves back in this. It's a 3, and it will count for Easton Valenzuela. Thomas gives it up. Poston steps out of bounds. No, he travels, rather. Not enough power to get that pass to the corner. It's stripped out of the air by Poston, and somehow the ball comes loose. Taken away. We'll give credit to Justice Edwards for that. Good moves from Poston. McDowell goes down the right. Thomas down the left. He finds Thomas, and he gets the deuce. Anza, triple digits, 100-71. Push out of bounds on the baseline. Here's another look at that play that got Anza into the 100-point territory. (100-73). Solano finally able to take advantage from the free throw line and hit both. See Thomas running the offense, finding his man, Kim. Out of bounds, last touch by the Falcons, number 21, Elion Medrano. Out of Benicia. First time we've mentioned him tonight. Inbound, finds Kim. Out of bounds again on Solano. Into McDowell. Spins out of it. Knocks down a 12-footer. And then a travel on the Falcons. Nothing going the Falcons' way. You see the shot from McDowell. Then a shuffle of the feet sets up Anza again. Coach Bertisevich out there with a couple of reserves. Thomas finds corner. Tanger. Yes! Tanger in front of his own bench. Turns the look, the smile, and now back on defense. Solano driving. Pulling up from 15. Some contact will send him shooting. Misses both again. Offensive rebound, though, for Solano. They'll get another chance. Stepped on the sideline, out of bounds. Nohea Apala, freshman out of San Jose, has entered for Anza. So Brian Chow, the freshman out of Cupertino, he'll put this shot up and get it to rattle down. Solano asking for a push. They're not going to get it. Apala finding Chow. Oh, my. No matter who's out there for the Mountain Lions, they cannot be stopped. Foul underneath. More Solano free throws. Anza over 10 team penalties, 10 team fouls. It's Trevor Morris. Here's Justice Edwards pushing forward, finding a man. That's Morris. Morris again. Drive with the left hand, hanging on the rim, comes off, and a deep board to Valenzuela to the corner. Open corner three. Falcons go long after the shot from Elian Medrano. Head coach Bertisevich making some more changes. Kenny Vo in for Anza. Solano somehow able to throw that one up and find its way down through the net. Under 5 minutes to play. Vo hands off to his man, Josh Villanueva. Apala wraps baseline, goes corner, push middle. Kim, turnaround Jay. Ball bounces off the back of a Falcon into their possession. Villanueva gives it up. Corner three. Yes! Toilet bowl roll rattles in. Vo pulls up, 15-footer. No. Deep three. Only finds air. It's saved, but it goes back to the Mountain Lions with an up-court pass, finding him beautifully in stride. Takes a couple of bounces and falls through in the end. 111 to 82. From Curry's court, knockdown triple. Elian Medrano, the freshman out of Benicia. Hits from downtown Cupertino. Kim. Stays with Anza. Quick inbound, quick back down, scoops it up and in. Moses Kim. Or my apologies, that's Brian Chow, the forward. As the Falcons just trying to have some late game daggers. Just throw it up and hope for a prayer. Nothing's working for them. 85 points is a solid score, but when you look at what Anza was able to do, you have to take that into effect of just putting together a full game both offensively and defensively. That goes for both sides, despite the dominance from the Mountain Lions. Here he goes, takes off, goes for the one-handed jam, but there's a lid on the basket that stops him from flushing it down. Solano will take the easy route, just lay it in. 3-ball, no. Final 2 minutes of action from Anza. Another three, barely draws iron. Chow, it's too easy. Though tries to take a charge, there's no whistle at all. Apala. Mountain Lions just slowing it up, waiting until shot clock ticks down. Minutes turns to seconds. Final 50 seconds here. 1:15:87. Vo all the way up. Scoops it up with the right hand. Kenny Vo, the freshman guard out of San Jose, previously played at Oak Grove High School. Getting a collegiate basket in the final minute of this battle, as we'll have Brian Chow score again as well. Deep three. Add some PSI into the ball as the Anza Mountain Lion college basketball starts off with a win, taking down the Solano Falcons 119-87. We'll wrap up in just a minute after this message from Good Guys.
The Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com.
De Anza College Mountain Lions 119, Solano Falcons 87, the final in the first battle of the season. De Anza, very strong offense led by none other than Theo McDowell, who had 21 points in the first half. Check online for the rest of the stats, but Theo McDowell is going to be my player of the game, the 6'5" sophomore out of Sebastopol. Looking forward to seeing him more this season with the dominating performance that he had and just the team in general. But De Anza College men's basketball ends here for today, 119-87. Make sure to follow NorCal Sports TV, subscribe to know when we are live, and check out the schedule of De Anza College men's basketball so you don't miss any of it either. Until next time, for my crew here on NorCal Sports TV, I've been the voice of choice, Levi Flores. We'll see you then.